What is up, homies? Christian back in again on our Twin Sons action figure close-up. And today I have for us something pretty different. I have the Kotobukiya Artist Series Ray. So, I'll be honest, I didn't get any new figures this week, and I did something last week with the vehicle, and I had a lot of fun showing something different than just a, 1/12 or 1/18 scale action figure, Some people consider these figurines. Some people still consider these action figures. Some people can consider them statues, but for the purpose of this series, I'll consider it an action figure. And I just want to show you guys a little something a little different, Keep up that theme. Had fun with it. So I have today the Ray Artist Series statue, which, as I like to call it, the closest thing to a Bishoujo Ray as we'll get. For those of you who don't know, back in the early 2010s, I believe it was either, between 2010 and 2012, Kotobukiya did a Bishoujo Mara Jade and Bishoujo Jaina Solo. And they were really well done, a little more tasteful than the other Bishoujos, which I really liked. And, as a person who's a fan of anime and stuff, I just really liked the anime art style that they had. So I'm really happy to get this for Ray. So, there is no articulation on this figure. However, she's super detailed, and I thought I would just show you, go over everything on her and show you guys. So, let's start off with the head. The head, oh wow, I didn't realize there's a little bit of dust there. Only the camera picked that up. The head is really nicely done. She's got those big anime eyes with the tiny mouth, little nose. She's just got that standard anime proportions to her face. They have her hair windswept back and stuff. The eyes are very well painted. As you can see, they put a lot of effort into those eyes. Looks really well done. A lot of sculpting work on that hair. She keeps moving around a bit, I'm sorry. And her costume work is really well done, especially look on her arms. My camera will work with me here. They put a lot of paint on the arms to make it look dusty and sandy, and there's a lot of sculpting work on the arms. You can definitely see that came across very well as the wrapped arm cloths. Very nicely done. But the sand buildup in places that make sense, the elbow would have more of a sandy buildup because of how you close your elbows and stuff, so they really thought that out. I really like how they did that. See that? The torso is also very well done. A lot of the folds into the fabric here. Even that leather, it's got a little bit of fold to it, a little bit of wear into it. Like actual leather that's been used on Jakku for a very long time. You can see there, really nice paint app. I don't know if they highlighted the browns on top or washed out the inside or did both, but a lot of different coloration there. Looks very well done. That color pattern goes for the entire tunic and torso. You guys can see there's more of that sandy buildup here and down here and stuff. There's just put a lot of effort into this. You can see down here, goes down from there to the parts that would drape and hit the sand and stuff, look more worn out. It's very nicely done. You can see here too, it's a lot lighter of a tan brown here. But then it's the part that would get, dirtied by her boots, almost how it's touching there and stuff and just dragging across. They made it a little bit more sandy. So, very well done. Just a lot of sculpting work on the back. Look at all the folds in the fabric there. More with just that in-depth paint app. They took, I wouldn't say it's a boring costume, but it's a very plain costume. It's meant to be plain, She's a poor girl on a desert planet without very much advanced civilizations in terms of Star Wars. There's no sprawling city or anything on Jakku, so you'd have plain clothing and stuff. Did a very good job translating that to this anime art style. The pouch is really nicely done. It's almost like a brown olive. I don't know if that color is coming across well between these lights and the camera. but they did a lot of worn leather look on it and stuff. It just looks very nice. The paint app on there is very well done. Looks really good. Her pants, more of that olive brown look, but more, I feel like olive isn't the right way to put it. It's like a browny green, even more so than her leather pouch and stuff. Very nicely done though, the paint app on it. Her boots, very wrinkly, nice and brown. Maybe even put the wash and stuff on the boots. There isn't anything on here that does not have a paint app on it, except for, you know, even the base has a paint app. The base has a nice wash over it, and it is actually textured, and it is actually wavy. That wavy is not just like drawn on or anything, that is actually sculpted in there. All those cracks and indents and stuff, and feels beady and stuff. I really like the base, really like how they did that. Boots look really good too. And yeah, they really just nailed the anime art style with her face. It looks very well done. They did say who the artist was that did this, but I'm gonna feel kind of bad, and to be honest, I forgot who the artist is. But he nailed it. They do have a Kylo Ren one as well. For all you Kylo Ren fans out there who also love anime, you can get a Kylo Ren one too. The staff, it is removable, but there was no interchangeable part. Like, they didn't give us Luke's saber, which would have been really cool. But the staff is very nicely done, as you can see here. Also got a little bit more dust on that, I didn't even realize it was on there. Did all that sculpting work here. Some nice sculpting work there. There is a paint app on here, as you can see as I'm sort of twisting it around. There's like more of that silver right there, more like gunmetal there and stuff. It's very nice. It does have like the grips right there, like the leather she wraps around, but it doesn't fit very well in the hands there. I feel like it was stretching the hand out, so I just have it right there instead, because I was a little worried about stretching out the hand long term over time. But as you can see, oh no, because my camera is like, no. There we go. Nope. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. More of that paint app there. Very nicely done. Turn her around. Again, just nothing has no paint on it. There's no just plastic mold. The sculpt work on this staff is very nice. And you can even see they've done the ridges right there. And that's sculpted on. Like, I can feel that. Those ridges there are sculpted on, and they're also up there as well. So they were very detailed with their staff, which I really appreciate. Down here, even more sculpting work. The paint app really just helps bring it out. The way the light gather and the silver and reflect off the gunmetals and stuff. It's very nicely done. Again, they do have the Kylo Ren one. I really hope they continue this series. Oh, so it is a Kotobukiya statue, speaking of that happening. So anyone who knows anything about Koto, they come to you in parts. So you can put her together. So like when this hand fell off, that's not a big deal. I'll be able to just do this. Now the question is, can I do it with one hand? The answer is yes. So that's a testament how easy it is right there. I could do it one-handed. You can see that the hand is back and the hand is there. I just accidentally pulled on it a little earlier, I think. But as I was saying, I really hope they continue this series, because Star Wars has officially told Koto that they're not allowed to do the Bishoujo lineup. So I don't even really care, as long as they keep with this anime styling, because that's what I really liked about the Bishoujos. As a fan of anime, I really liked that stylization on the figurines and the figures and stuff. So it's really nice to get a figure like this with this. It's also, I think, a little bit bigger than most of the shoujos, which is nice. I much prefer that. This is not one, this might be 1/6. I don't know. I feel like it's a 1/7. Koto does 1/7 and like 1/10. They like to do those weird scales. So it's very welcome to have it bigger than 1/12 scale and almost 1/6, but not there. They do have the Rey, Kylo Ren, my bad. I've been thinking about picking up the Kylo Ren. If I do, I'll definitely do another video for you guys on it. Let me know down below if you guys have this statue or if you have the Kylo Ren one. Let me know for real and take a picture and tag us on Twin Suns on Instagram if you guys have the Mara Jade or the Jaina Solo. Those are very hard to come by, so it'd be really cool to see if any of you guys have it. And if you do, let me know if you guys got it, you know, when it first came out, before people realized how big of a deal they would be, or if you picked it up sort of in the on the aftermarket, you know. So if you're a fan of Rey, you definitely need to get this statue. It's one of my favorite Rey statues. I think it is my favorite Rey statue. Especially if you like anime, you need to get this. If you don't like the style, well, you know, you can just pass this on. That's the beauty of it all, you know. No need to talk down on things that other people like just because you're not a fan. But again, let me know if you guys have this. Let me know if you guys have the Kotobukiya Bishojos. Until next time, may the force be with you.